thank you as always for your time. It's always appreciated.
Yeah.
We'll start with, who's the best African player that you've played with or against?
I will say Sadio Mane. Yeah, I think he was the best African player I faced. I can mention Mohamed Salah as well with him, but I will stick with Sadio Mane.
Why particularly Sadio?
Sadio, you know, he is very strong, always scored very good goals against us when I play for Watford or even here. So yeah, strong player, very like, you know, you don't know what he's gonna do during a game. So yeah, I stick with him.
I always get the impression that he maybe chips away in your ear as well, Sadio. Does he talk to you when you're playing?
Yeah, you like, you know, friend, but of course, like we know each other because you have some teammates in common. So yeah, Sadio it was always nice to play against him, and you always speak in French, obviously, on the pitch. So he was nice.
We'll miss his smiles.
Yeah. Oh, we miss him. I think we're gonna miss him so much in the Premier League, of course.
The one African player that you wish you could have played alongside in the Premier League. So if there's one that you could have played with, it can be any area you like.
Any, I can say, I will say Didier Drogba. Yeah, like a striker. I think he was, you know, in his prime, he was very good. And for a midfielder, I think it's a joy to play with striker like that. So yeah, it will be my dream to have played with him.
You were probably a kid, weren't you, when he was playing? Very young at least. What do you remember of him?
I remember like all the goals, of course, like very spectacular goals. And obviously, like you have a big character. Even in Champions League, you remember his head, you know, in the final. So yeah, I remember him of that. Yeah.
There's loads of players who have said growing up they modelled themselves on him. They tried to be him in the playground. Was that you as well?
No, when I was young, I was playing like a striker, so obviously I was watching all the strikers, so of course Drogba was one of them, especially for an African player. Of course, he was a big example for me.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, Frank Lampard. So what's it like working with the gaffer now, and how do you compare his style of management? What do you think about Frank?
Yeah, very good, to be honest. I'm very happy to work with him. Since he's been here, he's been fantastic. Everyone love him. You know, the mood he brings in the training ground, everything is very good. And in terms of managing, I think he's a very smart manager. Very, you know, he knows the football very well. Of course, with his all abilities he's got in the past, like from a footballer. So of course, he tried to bring everything to us, and it's been a real joy to work with him.
Does that make a difference when you know that? I mean, he's arguably one of the greatest midfielders in Premier League history. Does that make a difference for you?
Yeah, of course it makes a difference. Obviously, like you have a big career, but when he talk, when he explains things, everyone is very happy, and you can see like you have a big knowledge of football, and he make a big difference. Yeah.
As a central midfielder yourself, then, who's the best central midfielder that you would say that you've ever played against in the Premier League?
I can say Kevin De Bruyne. I think he got all the abilities, like, you know, passing. He can score. He can defend as well. He have a big, like, he can run all over the game, and good stamina. Yeah, I think he's the perfect midfielder in the Prem right now.
How do you feel when you play against a player like that?
It's very hard to play against him because, you know, he's very smart. He moves a lot. He runs a lot as well. And, you know, you never know when he's going to shoot or pass. And, it's very difficult to mark a player like that, yeah.
He's almost as good as you. What are you laughing at? I'm being serious there. Right. Five-a-side team. It's difficult five. A lot of people want six, or maybe allow you a substitute. But we want a five-a-side, an Everton five-a-side team. So you can pick yourself if you want, but your teammates as well. As many defenders, midfielders or forwards as you want, but it's five-a-side, so off you go.
I take Jordan Pickford. I will take Tarkowski, Iwobi, me. I will take Anthony Gordon.
So okay then. So Pick is in goal. That's your
Pickford
gimme,
is goal, yeah.
So Tarkowski, he's a new man for you. So why have you gone for him?
So strong, big. You need always a big defender. So I think he's the guy. You know, he's very good on the ball, off the ball as well. So I pick him in defense. In midfield, I take Alex Iwobi because he's so versatile. He can play on the wing in midfield. He can play number 10. I pick myself, obviously. I want to be in that team. And I take Anthony because he can play as a striker on the wing as well.
You'd never shut Anthony up though, would you?
Sorry?
You'd never shut him up, Anthony. You'd
No,
be constantly talking all the way through the game.
We try to talk to him and to, on the pitch to give him some advice. But yeah, he's a great player so far.
Do you want to sub as well?
Sub, yeah, I can take Demarai Gray. I will take my friend Nils and Kunku because he's my mate. Yeah. I'm going to take Seamus Coleman because, he's one of the best guys here.
A leader.
Yeah.
A leader. In your opinion, what makes... I presume you think the Premier League is the best league in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that that's a gimme.
Yeah.
So what makes it the best Premier League in the world for you?
For me, it makes the best because it brings the best player in the world here, I think. Every game is so difficult. You never know what's going to happen during a game in the Premier League. So, of course, it's the most exciting league in the world. The best player play here, and every single round is so big in the Prem. So, yeah, for me, it's simple.